All right, good afternoon, my crafty friends. How are you today? All right, so today is the last day of November. It is Wednesday, November 30th, and December is just around the corner, and Christmas is coming up soon as well. Okay, so I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes and see if anybody pops on, and I'm going to see if I can get this to show up on my iPad so that I can view any comments that may come up. So bear with me for a minute or two. Anyways, I hope you're all having a great day. The weather here is crappy. So my name is Judy Menlove, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario. And like I said, the weather here is pretty crappy today. It is rain, 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 and windy, windy, windy. Hey, Jean, thanks for joining me today. How are you? All right, and of course, I don't know, this thing never comes up on my iPad. No matter what I do, there I am. Yay, it worked. Okay. All right, so let me see. I've got a couple of announcements. Just a reminder that starting tomorrow, December 1st, the clearance list will be updated, and I imagine there's going to be quite a few bargains on there. Well, Jean, I'm glad you're fine. Good. I'm glad you're healthy and everything. Perfect. Also, the last chance from the mini catalog items will be available, and there are lots that are discounted. Some are even up to 60%. So again, as well, supplies last. So let me see, I believe it starts, let me see, what time does it start? I believe it starts at midnight tonight. So that's like 2 o'clock. So it's midnight Mountain Time, which is 2 o'clock in the morning, our time. So somehow I just feel that, I don't know, that we're in the wrong time zone for that, because the people out west that are in the Pacific time, they can kind of stay up a little bit past, I guess it would be 11 o'clock, right? So then they can order all the stuff, and the people on the East Coast will be up usually before us, so they can order stuff, and then by the time it gets to us, half the stuff's gone. So anyways, so get up early, and I hope you've got your list ready for the last chance. And so I'm going to be doing the Snowman Magic bundle today, and just to let you know that the Snowman dies are discounted 30% as of tomorrow. So if you want the bundle, I'm just going to give you some figures here. If you wanted the bundle, it's $57.50 for the bundle, which is the stamp set and the dies. But if you wanted to purchase it separately, because the dies are discounted 30% and the bundle is always discounted 10%, it would be $52.30 if you ordered the stamp set and the dies separately. Excuse me. So you're looking at roughly $5.20 savings buying it separately versus the bundle. Okay. All right. So I think that's all I have for today. But yeah, exciting stuff tomorrow. Okay. Also, for those of you that are local to me, I'm doing a vendor fair in Uxbridge on Sunday at the Uxbridge Arena. So please drop in and say hello. There's going to be 45 vendors there. So there's going to be a lot of good stuff. I did this show back in 2019 before COVID hit, and there were all kinds of stuff there. And again, they had 45 vendors at that time as well. So if you can, you might want to, you know, pop over and say hi. There's going to be a bake sale. There's going to be raffle prizes. So yeah, should be a good time. All right. So I'm going to turn the camera down now, and we'll get started. Maybe. I'm looking for that little button that switches the camera view. Sometimes, I don't know, it seems to move every week. Sometimes I can't find it. All right. Hopefully I won't hang up again this time. Let's do this. Okay. That's done. Now I just have to do this. Oh. Okay. All right. right, so looks like I lost things for a bit. And now it looks like I'm back. All right. All right, is anybody there now? Let's see. Looks like you guys all left. Well, I'm going to go ahead anyway. So we need to move this up here a little bit. And I don't really need that light on now then because it's too hot. All right. So I'm just going to continue here. And I don't know what happened. I hit Siri by mistake. I hit the button and then it kind of like all disappeared and then it reconnected. So yeah, I'm back. I know every week I do something wrong and I hit the wrong button. So anyways, one of these days I'm going to figure it all out. Okay, it is kind of dark. I turned the light off, but all right. So this is a Snowman Magic stamp set. I've been playing with this and I really like this stamp set much more. I should have been playing with it for the last 3 months. This was one of the very first stamp sets I got out of the July to December catalog. And because I liked it, but I never played with it until yesterday. So anyways, so it's got all these little things. It's got a nice little winter hat. It's got like a little top hat, a little bird. What's that? A heart. Sticks for his arms, the snowman, some trees, some hills, it's the most magical time of the year, thinking of you this season, filled with warm and wonderful memories. It's got sunglasses, a scarf, a necklace, a bow tie, a nice little hat for the lady snowman, a bunny, some stars, 2 little cute faces. Okay, so this is really an adorable set, and you don't have to use this just for Christmas. It's kind of a winter one, so you can use that for the winter as well. And then these are the dies. I don't even know where to start with these. Okay, so there's a scarf. There is, if you want to stamp the twigs for his arms, you can cut them out with these two. Or if you just want to cut them out of paper, you can just use this one. There's this one that gives you a border. There's these cute little trees. That cuts out the bird, the little lady hat, the scarf, the top hat. There's snowflakes. There's this thing that I guess cuts out 3 noses. I'm not really sure why that's there, but anyways, because I can't imagine using that. But however, maybe you wanted to cut a whole bunch of noses at one time. There's also this little guy, which actually cuts out the, can you see that? I'm waiting to see. Yeah, cuts out the eye and the coal for his mouth and the nose. Okay. All right, so let's get started. So I made this card last night or yesterday or the day before, whenever it was. And I thought I'm going to try and make a shaker card using kind of the same, not even the same colors, but using kind of the same format. All right. So this was done in Real Red and Shaded Spruce. Okay. So I have got a piece of Balmy Blue. And it's already scored, so I'm just going to fold it. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm just going to give it a nice press here. Okay. And then I've got this white piece that is 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. So it's a little bit, it's 1/4 inch smaller all the way around. And I'm going to use this die to cut that out. So I'm just going to try and position this. Hey, Shirley, thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day. I know that looks pretty straight, eh? And I'm just going to tack this down with a piece of that tape so it will stay in place. All right, I'm just going to run over here and feed this through my die cutting machine, and I shall be right back. Okay. So we'll pull this off. And we'll pull that off. And then this all comes out. Ta-da! This piece is just, this piece you can, it can be garbage or you can still use it to stamp. I'm going to use this extra little piece to stamp on today. Okay. Now, I also have a piece of Night of Navy, and I actually made a mistake. I told you that this was 5 1/4 by 4. This is 5 1/4 by 4. This is 5 by 3 by 4 and 3. Oh, geez. 5 by 3 3/4. Let's do this again. Okay, so we have 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then we have 4 by 5 1/4. And then we have 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do some embossing today. Oh, I'm going to punch these two little things out. Where's my pokey tool? Just want to punch those two out. There we go. All right. So I'm going to use the it's the most magical time of the year stamp set, and I'm going to actually use my Stamparatus for this. So hopefully you can see this okay. All right. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to try and figure out where the best, I've already kind of figured out where the best place is for the stamp. I've already put the stamp on, but I just want to make sure it's still okay. Yeah, looks okay. All right. Oh, yeah, but then I'm going to move that. No, that's right. See, I just still talk to myself and still get confused. Okay, we're going to put the magnets on to hold it in place. And I need my Versamark. And we're going to ink this up. I don't normally do embossing so on camera, so who knows. Anyways, we're going to give it a shot. So I'm going to press it all down. And looks pretty good. Looks like it could do with a little more over that side. And this is why I use the Stamparatus. Excuse me. Oh, that's better. You guys can probably see that even. Okay. Oh, I forgot to use my embossing buddy. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, well. Hopefully it will turn out. If it doesn't, we'll do it again. So in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of go around it a little bit. This helps the embossing powder not to stick to where it shouldn't. But anyways, I forgot to do that. So, okay, where is my, here I'm using white embossing powder. And I have this little spoon tucked away in there. And we're just going to sprinkle that on. I want it to be nice and white, so just put this over here. I'm sure I'll knock that over. Okay, so I've got a little piece there. You know, I want a little bit more at the bottom there. I can see the year is not that, there. Let's move that over there for now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna close it up because I know what I'm like. All right. So I'm also just gonna give it a couple of flicks. I know I'm off camera for that. And there's a couple of little pieces here, so I'm going to take my little brush. Actually, it's a big brush, and just see if I can get rid of that. I need a smaller brush. Hang on there. I don't normally make this much of a mess, but because I'm live, you see, it always happens, right? Okay. All right. Hopefully that will be okay. Oh my God, Elaine, you're calling from Mexico. How are you? I'm so jealous. You're having a great time down there. You keep posting pictures. I'm so jealous. But why are you on the internet? You should be more laying in the sun. Okay, anyways, I'm going to use the heat gun. Some more here. Just let me get rid of this. And I'm going to use it on the highest speed. There's two speeds. The lowest speed is for if you want to dry some ink. The highest speed is to melt your embossing powder. So I apologize for the noise. It's going to get noisy, but I'll be as quick as I can. And I'm just going to hold this here, and hopefully you'll be able to see it when it starts to melt. It takes a few minutes for this to warm up. All right, can you see it starting to go? Uh-huh. All right. And that is done. Okay. So now, what's my next step here? I don't very often do shaker cards, so... All right, so I have a piece, hopefully. Yes, I have a piece of window sheet here. And I'm just gonna wipe it off with my sleeve because it's already got dust on it. And what else do I have? I have a piece, this is from the Real Red and White Glimmer. So it's a piece of the white glimmer. And it was about 1 1/4 inches by, let's see, how big is this? By 3 3/4 inches. And I used this one out of the basic borders, okay? Just to kind of give it a bit of a hill. And we're gonna put this in there like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that in. I'm getting a shadow. I have to put this light on too because I'm getting a shadow. Still getting a shadow. That's enough glue. All right, move that out of the way. Oh, I did put this on the wrong side. Oh, geez. You know, some days I want it to go like that. Some days just don't work very well for me. I guess that's a sign of an age thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So there's all glue on the bottom, but it doesn't matter. Let me see. Now I'll put it on there and then I can wipe it off. We'll put it about there. Just want a little bit of a hill there. And I think it's stuck to the mat because it's got glue on it. Oh, you ever have those days nothing goes right? Oh, I want to move it up as far as I could. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. Now that I have got glue all over me and all over my mat, but that's okay. Just flip the mat over. There you go, all nice and clean. All right. Okay, so now, what do I want to do now? I want to put this on. So I'm going to adhere this with tear and tape. As soon as I find the tear and tape. I know it's here somewhere. It was here. And I can't find it. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, there it is. It's buried. Okay. So we're just gonna put the tear and tape on. And your tear and tape is what's going to hold the window sheet on. And then we're going to use some adhesive foam strips to make sure that we can keep all our shaker inside. And one more piece. Okay. All right, come on. You're gonna be difficult for me today. Yep, you are. All right, let's use this. See if we can get this to... And there we go. There's one. Two. Three. And last but not least, 4. Okay. All right, and then if you've got any of these little pieces hanging over, just fold them in. Like that. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to stick this on here. And I've cut this just a wee bit smaller. There we go. I got a piece of tape hanging over there. There. Okay. All right, so this is going to go like this. And on here. And we're going to put some foam strips on now. So these are the foam adhesive strips. So you want to make sure that you have all, I need my scissors, that you have in the corners that you match up really well, because otherwise whatever you're putting for your shaker could fall out. So you want to make sure that it's kind of butted right up like that. I actually can't see very well there. And that piece is going to stay there. And then we're going to butt up against this one. Yeah, that's a little bit too long. There. And we're going to butt this one up there, like that. we go. And then I'm just going to put, if I don't put something here, all the little shaker things are going to fall down. So I'm just going to put some more here. Let's see. And again, you want to kind of butt it up. I hope my head's not in the camera. There we go. Okay, that's done. Let me glue this on. That will be my next step. Come on, glue. There we go. You can use adhesive if you'd like, but I like the glue. So we're going to do that. And the next thing we have to do is our snowman. This is actually taking much longer than I had anticipated, but that's okay. All right, so where is that little piece I cut out that I said you can save or you can throw out? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on. How can you lose things? I don't have, the desk is not that big. I can't believe it. Oh, here it is right here in front of me. See? It's right there and you still can't see it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stamp the bunny in Memento Tuxedo ink, and we're going to stamp it in the black. And again, I'm going to try and get all these pieces on here that I can cut them out. So there's that one. We're going to use the bunny. So we're going to stamp the bunny. Stamp the bunny over here. What else do we have? I'm looking for the face for the snowman. So we're just gonna, I'm using this one that's got kind of his eyes are closed or her eyes, whatever. Look at that, even just that. How can you resist these snowmen? They're so cute. All right, I'm done with the black. And then I'm going to stamp the scarf and his hat in Bermuda, in what am I using here? Balmy Blue. So we'll ink that up. There we go. And the hat. Put the hat there. And then I just have his stick arms. And I'm stamping those in Soft Suede. So maybe one there. And yes, there is two. So that one goes one way and one goes the other. Okay. Okay, so now my dies. Just gonna push that up there. So we've got this one. So if you're not sure how to line this up, because I never know which one's which. So this one goes with this one. So you're gonna, this bottom part here, you're gonna line up with this little hole. And then, I don't know if you can see, there we go. No, I lost the bottom part. I said, why do I do these things online? It's just so much easier when there's, okay, that one lines up. So that's the one that goes with that. So I'm hoping that you can see, I will try and lift this, but I'll probably move it. So you can see those three little things there, three little dark, the ink marks underneath and the little ink mark there. Okay, so that's how you tell. Otherwise, it would just be all white. So I'm just going to take a piece of my Post-it again and adhere it to this. So that means this one must go here. I'm hoping I can get all these dies on here at once and just do one pass through. Whoop. That looks pretty good. And, oh, I just moved it. Okay. Hold that there. The bunny, where's my bunny die? Here's my little bunny die. We'll stick him there. And we'll put another piece on there for him. And the snowman die. This is very time consuming, obviously. I do apologize. Oh. I didn't read your previous comments, Elaine, about being on the beach now. Just, oh, you're just rubbing it in and making us all jealous. It's miserable here today. Although we still don't have any snow, so although the weather is turning tonight, it's dropping as I speak, but it's still not going to be too bad. So now I need the hat. So see how you can get all of these pieces on, so you don't have to keep feeding it through the machine. And last but not least, we have the scarf. And because we use the inside of this, we're not even wasting any paper. Okay, I'll be back. All right, there's one of my arms. The scarf. And the other arm. The other arm doesn't want to come out. And my pokey tool. Okay. And the bunny's so cute. Look at him there. Oh, he's got a piece of tape on his, tail. And the hat. There we go. And the snowman. All right, now you can throw this piece in the garbage. Okay. Now the snowman, I'm going to color his nose with the light pumpkin pie blend. So we're just gonna there we go. And the bunny's ear, we're just gonna color that. What am I using here? The light pale papaya. And I'm just gonna put a little bit right here. It's very light. The bunny. Okay. All right, so we're gonna glue his hat on. Oops. And again, I just want a little bit of glue. Hopefully that's what will come out. Do we want the hat crooked? Nah. Oh. There we go. All right, and the scarf. Yeah, we'll put the scarf there. Up. Oh, geez. You don't want to get glue everywhere on your snowman because he's going to go inside and the shaker stuff will stick to him. So I'm going to make sure I get rid of all that glue. And then his hands. One there and one there. So it has this little round piece, which is good. So you can just put a bit of glue on that. And then I'm just going to move him over here. Put him there like that. And I think we'll move this one up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to take my embossing buddy and run him over this so maybe the sequins won't stick to him. There's a little tiny piece of glue there. There. The bunny's going to go on the outside, so he won't matter. Okay. So now we're going to bring this back in. And I just kind of want to figure out where I'm going to place this guy. And he's got a piece of tape stuck to him now. There we go. Okay. So I want him down here. And I think he's going to have to come up a little bit. And over a little bit. You can put him wherever you want. There's no right or wrong. He can be crooked, he can be straight, whatever you like. Actually, I think that's just a good spot there. And I'm just going to take a pencil and just draw a line here where I wanted it. So now I can glue him on. Yes, and if you're thinking this is a lot of work, you might not want to use this as your main Christmas card to send to everybody. As it may be a little too time consuming, although I'm sure once you did a few, you'd have it all figured out. Actually, I'm going to move him up. Will that still be okay? Yes, he can actually come up a little higher even still. All right, there, I'm going to quit. And I got a little piece of glue there. I want to make sure I get rid of that. And we're going to run this all over it to try and keep the static down. All right, we're ready for the shaker part now, I believe. I think, I hope. Okay. So I'm using the Sparkle and Shine sequin assortment. And we're just going to pile these on here. I'm all static either, just going everywhere. Lori Pagnello, how are you? Whoops, how are you? Geez, you guys are all coming out of the woodwork today. People I don't talk to for a long time, haven't seen for a long time. People are south having a good time. People are on the west to east coast having a good time. All right, so now I'm going to peel all this off. And hopefully it all works. All right. Da, da, da. Just want to make sure that these are in good on the corners so they don't fall out. It's nothing worse than making a shaker card and then having things fall out. Oh, one little piece I missed here. All right, fingers crossed, ladies. And I think I actually might use my little embossing buddy on here too. There we go. Get that guy over there. That look good? I can't see that far up, so hopefully it's okay. And then we just push that down like that. And then you have your little shaker card. Da-da-da! Wow, it worked. Who knew, eh? All right, and then we still have to put the bunny on. Where's my little bunny? we're just going to put him there like that. Actually, I think I'm just going to use some glue dots for him. So we'll just put a couple of glue dots on him. And we'll just kind of put him down here. Okay, I think I'm done. So there's your little shaker card. I don't think I put too many in or not enough in that shaker card. But see, if I hadn't have put the adhesive foam strip there, then all the sequins would have been below there. I hope that makes sense. Anyways. All right, so I feel like I've really rambled on today, but anyways, there is my card, and there is the other one. So I don't know whether you like the blue better or the red and the green. I can't really decide myself. I asked my husband, I should know better, but anyways, I asked him. He liked this one the best, so I thought, okay, we'll do this one then. Okay. All right, so that's all I got for today. Yeah, you know what, Jean? It really wasn't a lot of work. It's just, I think it's just because you're live and you're little, believe it or not, I'm nervous. And I don't know, things just never seem to go as smoothly when you're live on camera as it does when you do it yourself. So I think you could probably do it a lot faster if you weren't live. But anyways, okay, so everybody likes the blue. Wow. Oh, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm kind of a red and green Christmas person too, but I don't know. The blue's nice too, so anyways, there he is. Now, if you wanted to, you could take some sequins and glue them just so there's always sequins on there, a few. But anyways, I'm rambling again. I do apologize. So that's it. That's all I got. You guys have a wonderful week, and hopefully I will see you guys here next week. Elaine, enjoy the sun. I'm so jealous. And Lori, I think you're still down in the Maritime, so enjoy that. And the rest of you have a good week anyways. All right, we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye now.